Okay, you guys, so as you can tell by the title of this video, Takara Tomy just did one of their T-Spark live streams, and they did a bunch of reveals. I was surprised when I woke up this morning and I saw all the stuff that was coming from this Takara stream. Like, there is so much to cover here. So without further ado, let's get right down to the nitty-gritty of this video, people. So first up here we have MPM SIDESWIPE, and they show like a silhouette of him. It's not the actual figure, it's like a silhouette of what the figure is going to be or what it could be. And from what I can tell by this, guys, it does look really good, okay? It looks like a bit more of a complex version of one of the Studio Series Deluxe molds we got recently. But with that said, I will say the backpack looks a bit much. Like, this looks like something that you would see on a $20 Deluxe, not a $100, masterpiece Carbot, you know what I mean? It feels a little too chunky. I will say, that's like my main complaint I have so far with what we've seen here with this figure. You know, the side profile looks good. The back of it looks good. It looks like it's going to be the most accurate sort of mainline SIDESWIPE from the movies we've ever gotten. But it still doesn't negate the sort of issue I see here with the overall body frame of this guy, especially when you compare it to the CG model. Now, obviously, it's never going to be as perfect, but they could ace it a bit better. Seeing how third-party companies do these characters now, seeing even previous movie masterpiece figures over the years kind of acing the proportions and the look of the CG models like Bone Crusher and Brawl. So I mean, they could do it, but I don't know, from this silhouette here, it doesn't really look too 100% accurate. And the other interesting part about this is, with this reveal here, is that it seems like Takara is sort of taking full control of the movie masterpiece line, because I'm pretty sure in the past with all the other releases, it was like a joint venture between Hasbro and Takara, so they were working together on the figures and the engineering, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So with Takara, it looks like they're taking it back 100% full control themselves of this subline. What is it going to look like with pricing, quality, and engineering? Because it seems like already we're getting the typical sort of weird backpacks that you get with a lot of modern Takara masterpiece figures. So I'm just hoping the price isn't too bloated and, it's not kind of a downwards trend here with the movie masterpiece line going forward, because Hasbro and Takara definitely seem to find their groove recently, the last few years, with Blackout, Bone Crusher, Brawl, Jazz. There's been some great movie masterpiece figures the last few years, so I would hate for this to kind of dwindle down a bit in terms of accuracy and quality. So here's hoping this guy turns out good. And they're also renaming it to Masterpiece Movie Series Next, which, I mean, that's typical Takara fashion in terms of naming stuff. It's kind of random and kind of a dumb name, but they're rebranding it. It looks like they're doing what they did with the regular masterpiece line. What was it, last year or the year before, with MPG, rebranding that. So it just seems like they're doing that again, which it is what it is. But really looking forward to this SIDESWIPE here. And the next thing we have to talk about here is Transformers Overgear. Teaser image of 2 characters, new line of original designs. And I've been hearing that people are saying that they said this could be an upcoming series by Takara. I don't know how true that is, or if that was talked about in the live stream or not, but it seems like they're doing something here with a new original story and designs and characters for Transformers over in Japan with Takara. So I'm looking forward to this. Wild King seems like it's been pretty cool so far. Not the greatest thing ever, but it's been pretty cool seeing something new for the Transformers franchise. So this Overgear silhouette thing that we got going on here with these 2 characters, it looks like it's going to be really interesting. It looks like the taller one turns into some sort of maybe a helicopter, because it looks like it's got propellers on the back of him. And the other shorter character, I don't know what it could transform into. It looks like it kind of turns into a truck of some form. Maybe a truck similar to Bayverse Ironhide or something like that, or maybe a van. But it looks like it's kind of like one of those pickup trucks that it transforms into, but I could be wrong on that, whatever. But these designs, the silhouettes at least, these look pretty promising. It looks like something cool, interesting, different, whatever this Overgear thing turns out to be. If it actually looks good, I may be on board to get this. I don't know, gonna have to wait and see. Now we have some updates for the MPG line. We have basically a repaint of the SOUNDWAVE mold from like 13 years ago. I don't understand why they're retreading the same mold here with that SOUNDWAVE. But, you know, it doesn't really look good. It looks outdated. I don't really understand why they felt the need to kind of just repaint that mold, especially since this is still the Masterpiece line and stuff like that. Why didn't they just do, like, just come out and do a brand new G1 SOUNDWAVE? I mean, it's freaking G1 SOUNDWAVE, one of the most popular characters in the franchise. If they did a new mold of him, that would sell like hotcakes. It would be easy money for Takara. So I don't really understand it. But it's still not a terrible mold, but looking at it from this perspective, I mean, I would just stick with one of the newer third-party releases of a Masterpiece-styled Soundwave and Blaster. I don't know what they're going to do with Blaster here. It's kind of just a silhouette. Maybe they're just getting one last use off with the old Soundwave mold, and then this Blaster is going to be the new mold going forward, and then they do a Soundwave release like a year or two later after Blaster. That could be the case. That would kind of be weird and random, but this is Takara we're talking about here, so they're kind of like that at times. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the Blaster is going to be. The Soundwave I don't really care about. We have some updated color prototype in-hand images of Missing Link Magnus from this live stream. It looks cool, you know, but I still think it's overpriced. Not something that I am really too interested in spending like $250 on. But, you know, for what it is, it's all right. And then we have an actual reveal of the Evangelion and Transformers collab using that old Evasion Mode Optimus mold from Takara. And you can definitely see where the inspiration is with some of those mech designs from that anime. So yeah, this is a really cool looking collab. If this was, it's probably just going to be done in that classic purple, green, and black color scheme for this. But if this was in like the, you know, classic Optimus Prime red and blue color scheme, maybe add some flames on there since it's the Bayverse mold, I would actually be inclined to get this. Like, this kind of looks like a redesign or a new design you would see in an actual live-action movie for Optimus. So, I mean, this would be cool to get if it's in a regular color scheme, which, I mean, they could do. They could, like, drop the first version that's, you know, with the anime color scheme, and then they do the classic Optimus colors. That could be something they do, but I don't know, I'm just speculating. But those are all the reveals we got for this live stream. Like, there was quite a bit. I was kind of surprised when I woke up this morning and saw this, especially for that SIDESWIPE. So, like, they're bringing back the Masterpiece line after it being on hiatus for a year, which is great. You know, the Overgear thing looks cool. Soundwave, not too crazy about, but there's prospects for Blaster. Missing Link Magnus looks cool, but overpriced, and the collab does look pretty nice, but me personally, will I get it? No, probably not. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about all the reveals that Takara Tomy did on their T-Spark live stream earlier today at the time of this recording? And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!